Hi, my name is Kristen Chrisman, and I'm going to read a second letter to the editor with regard to Russia that I wrote. It's called Putin Victimized by U.S. Propaganda, and this appeared on May 17th, 2022. Americans are forever taught that Russians receive only propaganda. But Americans get blanketed with lies and twisted spin to convince us that during every conflict, U.S. policymakers are good guys battling evil. For example, U.S. experts proclaim that President Putin, in his July 2021 essay on the historical unity of Russians and Ukrainians, reveals his vision for empire and refuses to recognize Ukraine's sovereignty and borders. These experts are false. I have read the essay, and nowhere does Putin suggest desires for empire or conquest of Ukraine. He writes in despair of the hatred towards Russia and towards ethnically Russian Ukrainians that's generated by Ukraine's post-coup government. Putin writes of Russia's and Ukraine's historical and cultural unity. By unity, he doesn't mean that they'll become politically merged. He specifically describes the relationship between the United States and Canada as the type of relationship Russia seeks with Ukraine. Putin writes with alarm regarding neo-Nazi Ukrainian violence and the danger that Ukraine's government represents Westerners seeking to use Ukraine for personal profit. His concerns are valid. U.S. commentators' failure to accurately represent Putin's words is irresponsible and deceitful. Had they truthfully communicated and addressed his fears, we could have avoided catastrophe. U.S. propaganda only serves to justify weapon shipments and economic war against Russia, which were likely the ulterior motives of the U.S. policymaker, businessman, banker circle from the start. In 1998, National Security Advisor Brzezinski admitted that the United States deliberately baited the USSR to invade Afghanistan in 1979. Beware, the same has likely transpired again. And the online comments they're about sex, and they were all nasty. One thought I was missing the forest for the trees. His idea was like, so what? Maybe somebody misinterpreted some little essay, who cares? But my point is, this is one piece of proof. And if U.S. experts feel they need to falsify the essay, like, is their argument so shaky against Putin that they have to make up lies? Obviously it is. And this is just one crack in the shield showing this is propaganda when they say that this essay says this, and it doesn't. You know, and then some people might think, oh, well, now look, Russia's invading anyway. But the point is, a year ago, had people accepted what Putin was saying and worked with him then and worked with the ideas that he gave in Munich in 2007, we could have worked with him. He had very, very good ideas. And I'm showing here that it's a lie the way he was being portrayed. Well, thank you very, very much for listening.